Hello guys, it's Generia. I'm an artist, developer, and producer, and today I'm going to watch Everglow Zombie. I'm a bit late to this. I already watched the song, I remixed it, I love it, but I still think it's incredibly relevant and it's a very good song. So I really want to do some kind of reaction and explain my feelings about it.
거리를 비춘 붉은 달 초점 없는 내 옷 타입 피게 묻은 입술에 감겨진 feelings 차가워진 every night 온기를 잃은 심장 네 잔이 냈던 거짓말은 kill me Thanks to you let me drive but I'm just living now Thanks to you 독한 증오로 멍들어가 I'm a zombie 막아져가지만 피었지 Love me, leave me 턱처럼 퍼지는 기억이 어둠 속에 홀로 춤을 추는 이 불길 Never dying I'm a zombie 라리라리라리야 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 I'm a zombie Darkness in my heart 비틀대며 걷는 밤 네 흔적을 찾아 헤매는 매 Thanks to you let me drive but I'm just living now Thanks to you 독한 증오로 멍들어가 I'm a zombie 막아져가지만 피었지 Love me, leave me 턱처럼 퍼지는 기억이 어둠 속에 홀로 춤을 추는 이 불길 Never dying I'm a zombie I'm a zombie 막아져가지만 피었지 Love me, leave me 턱처럼 퍼지는 기억이 어둠 속에 홀로 춤을 추는 이 불길 Never dying I'm a zombie 라리라리라리야 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 I'm a zombie so cold I'm dying go insane so far so cold I'm dying go insane so cry
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
I'm a zombie 막아져가지만 피었지 Love me, leave me 턱처럼 퍼지는 기억이 어둠 속에 홀로 춤을 추는 이 불길 Never dying I'm a zombie 라리라리라리야 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 I'm a zombie 라리라리라리야 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 I'm a zombie
So, where do I start? I will start with the bad points, okay? Because there are a few, and I have so many positive things to say. So I will start with the bad points. So bad point number one is the instrumental. Why? Because the instrumental is actually very good. It's clean. It has few very good sounds. Okay, so it has a few very, very good sounds, very well engineered sounds, but I feel it doesn't explore the energy of the song. It doesn't help the song lift up their energy wise. And that's my only complaint when it comes to the music. Okay, so I think you could add a couple of instruments. maybe some kind of strings or piano, or somebody needs to experiment to find out the good sounds, of course. But the song feels very empty at some points, and especially during the chorus. Obviously, that was their intention. That's how they liked it, the company, the producer, and that's what's out. And good for them. I still love it like that. And the second complaint I have is from these cuts in the bridge. There's a cut that stops the song and adds some sound effects on top. I really hate those. I don't like those. I like the song. When I watch a music video, I don't want my song interrupted for some stupid, some sequence in the middle of the song. You can put it in the intro, you can put it in the back, but I don't want it in the middle of the song. I just don't like it, okay? And a thing I hate even more is sound effects on top of the song. Thankfully, this doesn't have it, except the laugh here in the beginning at the intro. So with that out of the way, we have a perfection here. This is perfect. And I will close the negative points actually with one more point. This should be out in winter, not in summer, okay? This should be out in winter, or winter. Winter would be perfect because this is a scary, mature concept. Winter is the best era, the best period for this, not in the heat of the summer. So ideally, EVERGLOW would come back now with just a summer song, a summer hit, and then keep the zombie, keep this wonderful concept for winter. The big question, seeing their company struggling a bit to generate the funding, as that's the assumption anyways, because it took a while to bring the girls back. So maybe they didn't know if they have till winter, and that would be extremely sad. And they really knew they have something really good, and this is a very good chance to get EVERGLOW back in the scene, especially funding wise, because funding is very important to keep these girls alive and producing them and having comebacks. So they knew they have this, and they play the card. Okay, you do never know how long they might have this song. Maybe they have it for 2-3 years. Maybe they just discovered it a couple of months ago. Okay, but in general, I think maybe some of the scenarios has played. Okay, so even though they know, they understand, of course, the production understands it's summer, so maybe we should come with a summer kind of concept, but that's what they came with. Maybe it's a delayed production. When I say delayed, I mean they meant to do it earlier, like in the spring, in the winter, but they just got delayed, probably because of funding. Okay, so maybe they wanted to release this in December and they were preparing for that, but they ran out of money, or some other circumstances. They were waiting for the funding. Okay, so another disclosure here. I'm good friends with the director of photography of this music video. The director of photography is the person that decides about the lighting, the person that holds the camera and is filming everything, and makes all the aesthetic choices that comes with the image, what lenses, what camera, what angles, how wide, how close up, this kind of stuff. Okay, I worked under him for many projects. That's how I learned about a lot about K-pop music video production. So I was his assistant for many years, filming together, me changing the lenses and carrying the batteries, of course, and him doing most of the work. But I'm very happy. He's doing very well now. He's filming EVERGLOW, ITZY, or even larger project movies, still Korean dramas, a lot of stuff. So I have already some kind of affection because of that fact that he was the director of photography for this music video, and it's fantastic. I didn't expect anything else. The imagery here is really nice. I'm talking about the imagery without talking about the concept. Okay, he didn't do the styling or the set making, obviously. That's totally different, entirely different people. Now, the styling is extremely fantastic. I really love their wigs, and one of my complaints is they're not using it for their live performances. I want them to perform like this. Why they don't perform like this? The other outfits they're used to perform, although they're more complex, they seem a little cheaper. What? How? Because this is so nice. This is such a nice simple but nice, outfit. And I really wish they would do some performances just like that, okay, with these simple outfits. But I suspect there are problems with that. Maybe the wigs would fall easily. Maybe there's some, something on their outfits that is not comfortable to dance on a performance. There could be many factors. I'm just saying this imagery here is fantastic, and I would love to see them perform in the shows like that, something that they didn't do. The makeup is fantastic. Look here, like her eyes and everything. So they managed to do this zombie thing and look super pretty instead of looking, kind of scary, And these intercuts here are also really nice, very nicely detailed. I love the aesthetic. You see the lighting. That's why I told you already about the director of photography. That's the one that made these decisions here, like how the light is gonna fall, and it's really nice. This is the other set, of course, simplistic as well. Some people are calling it low budget, but guys, what does it mean low and high budget? This is not free, okay? It costs a lot of money. It looks really nice. It looks like a movie, and that's why they hired that director of photography, because he has experience in that. And it has all the detail it needs for this concept. What else are you gonna do with zombies? What, are you gonna bring CGI in there and have thousands of zombies running? You don't need that. Now about the song, yeah, it's absolutely great. The lyrics and the melody I'm talking about. If you want a more intense version, which I believe the song needed anyways, you can listen to my remix, but my remix is very electronic. Of course, it's progressive trance. And I think, if not my best remix I ever made, is in the top 5 out of the 800 I made so far. So it's worth a listen. I really love how the remix came out. And I feel it came out that well because the song was made like this, and because the original also was lacking this energy. So I could add this energy. It has a triplet rhythm, right? That it gives this feeling that the song is running. So now the concept. The concept is such a hit. It's beautiful. It's great. I told you I'm a bit delayed on this reaction, and I know what already happened, that after all, this concept was quite successful for them. Maybe the impact in the charts was not that high, exactly because it's summer and it's a little hard to work with these concepts. And also, I believe because of what I mentioned about the lack of energy in the instrumental. I feel if it had more energy, it would have even more impact. But that said, social media wise, the song is doing really well. People are dancing to it. People are using it. The girls are everywhere promoting it, making everybody dance to the zombie. And it's a fun concept to dance to. People dress up like zombies and do stuff. And that's how K-pop should be, how it is. This is what is about anyways these days. Is about generating some fuzz, having some virality, and that's the virality, and it's really nice. The choreography, the song, the concept, everything has this really nice virality. The girls are absolutely perfection. Okay, I've been following EVERGLOW since their debut, and I've been remixing their songs. I think I've remixed every single one of the songs, and they have been doing fantastic work, and I really love seeing them getting better and better, maturing more and more through the years. And I hope their company will manage to keep doing that for a while, because I really like, when I see EVERGLOW is coming back, maybe, I'm more excited than almost maybe any other group. It's in my top 5 groups anyways, although they're in the mid-high, maybe, yeah, I wouldn't call them high level or budget, but just a little below, but not in the mid, they're a bit above that. That's where I categorize them anyways. So I think, they're doing really well. Look at this, makeup here and hairstyling is fantastic. Yerin always looks very pretty, of course, is the visual, but the rest of the girls here also look fantastic, of course. Really pretty. And in general, the concept, I don't know about this one. This reverse of the zombie, of the they're all white, they have all this black. Maybe it could be done a little better. I don't know how though. Okay, I haven't thought or discovered about it. But you see, this really nice imagery here. And although you heard my complaints in the beginning, I really don't have complaints from this. Okay, this is wow. Look at here. This is so my big complaint is not for them, it's for the rest of K-pop, that we're so bombarded with this kind of I'm cool, you know, kind of flexing concepts, and we're not bombarded with this quality of music and lyrical and concept value. That's my only complaint. Okay, I would definitely want much less fast, you know, rap about, you know, I'm cool, and you know who I'm talking about this about, you know, YG, and more of these deeper concepts. We're not stupid, okay? We really can dig and like these concepts. Now, of course, you know, if you go to, I don't know, Reddit and read the comments, there are gonna be always people, you know, saying like, oh, this comeback was not that nice, you know, because, I don't know, it was, some people talk about low budget and stuff like that. But I think people in general will consume any kind of K-pop it's given to them as long as it's good. And I think this is really great, you know, and always going to be some people that dislike something and many people that love it. So I'm not saying EVERGLOW should come back and do exactly the same thing, obviously, but I really like they're exploring something different, and I think it's working for them. Okay, that's how I feel. I would be devastated if this wasn't working, because that's what, as I said, I want to see more of this in K-pop. It reminds me a lot concepts they did, other groups did like 10 years ago. They went a bit deeper, but many of this has been lost in somewhere in the, you know, saturation. Of course, you got groups like aespa, right? They're doing crazy stuff. With Armageddon and Supernova, and before that aespa has always been doing stuff because SM has the money, but I feel, you know, when you give like if you're a really high budget group, you're still kind of restricted concept wise because they have to be a little conservative because they're spending so much money. They need to make sure they are at least making back the money, you know, and they cannot go too crazy or, you know, too for example, too emotional, right? But this gets emotional because of that, it's a lower level group than, you know, the high end. It's not the high end, so they can experiment a bit more and let these emotions flow. And that's what I really enjoy with music. I want my emotions flow. How can I let my emotions flow, my deeper emotions flow when, you know, the song is like Sis, you know, great song by Baby Monster, but wow, you know, the difference is huge to me. The production quality of Sis is so much higher, for example, but this is it, you know. I can keep watching this forever. Sis, I watched it 2 times, it's gone, you know, like I don't want to even watch it or listen to it again. Of course, I'm comparing a bit not similar things. I'm just giving an example of why I believe this is really nice K-pop. So wonderfully done for the girls. I always love whatever EVERGLOW makes anyways, but now they just killed me, you know. That's my thing. This is my food, you know, that this is how I live. This is the kind of deeper concepts that I love seeing from K-pop groups. So